The first thing is to develop a technology that was able to produce pozzolana. And we have two plants, one in Ota and one in Jos. The one in Jos uses a raw material called scoria. Scoria is this light stone we use in cleaning our leg. Can you remember these perforated stones? Very light. We use it to clean our legs. It is found in Plateau State, Mambu, Keran. They have a lot of it. We went to Keran. We look at it as a raw material. We put it into practice. We broke it into it. We added some technology into it. It's a secret. I don't want to tell you what we have added. But at the end, we came up with a substance called pozzolana. And that substance, we use it as cement supplement. It's used as replacement of cement. We replace the material into 30 or 30. We put pozzolana at 5%, 30. It's not emitting CO2 and so on and so forth. The other one is in Ota, and it uses agricultural waste. We brought our clay, we brought some agricultural waste, we burn them in the clay, and we got our pozzolana. And this pozzolana has been there. I'm happy to inform us that we were able to construct a building and it's still standing using the pozzolana that we have developed in Nepal. But the sad aspect of this technology is that we wanted to commercialize it. People from Lafarge came to visit us. They said they were interested. My attention was drawn. I rushed to Lagos to see if we can discuss with them, to see if they can protect the commercialization of the production, to produce this pozzolana in large scale. I never knew that they were asking questions coming back to steal the technology. Sincerely speaking, we could not discuss. At the end, they were asking us to give them formula. They want to see if they want to start the production in their own factory. So that is how the discussion sits on the road. But the technology is still there with NBRRI. I want to challenge us that are here. If we can have a good person, we can only do it at pilot stage. We cannot be producing pozzolana to start selling to people. Somebody should take up the production. We have done the pilot scheme. We have done the technology. We have the ingredients. Somebody should come and take it from us so that we go into partnership and start producing them in commercial quantity. And if we can do that, the pollution coming from production of cement will drastically be reduced. People will be coming to patronize our pozzolana with the cement, and at the same, we have the way to. NBRRI has done quite a lot in the area of using the interlocking stabilized earth blocks. These blocks are produced from laterite, normal laterite, with very small quantity of cement added to it. Initially, we started by going to partnership with hydroform. Then we said, no. Let us develop our machine ourselves. So I'm happy to inform us that NBRRI was able to develop its machine. This is that of the hydroform, and this is our own machine. And our machine is rugged, and we can produce these blocks very, very well. And the good thing about this building, when constructed with this block, is that during cold weather, when you go in, it is warmer. During warm weather, when you go in, it is cooler. I think our celebrant can testify to that. We were able to do that, and we came up with quite a lot. These are some of the buildings we have constructed using it. One is in ATV, one is there, you can see. Housing projects showcasing the use of the compressed supplies and blocks as walling materials. Sincerely speaking, the use of this material, you don't use cement to burn it. The quantity of material are drastically reduced when you use this type of material. Let me be fast. Walling material, it can be used as a ceiling material, and we use it during one of our show that we did. And if you can see, this is a bamboo that is from wood. We've made it very good, polish it, and it is very, very useful. And if you can adopt it as a ceiling material, it will go a long way. area of this block have agitated for the use of this. I tried to push it at fair. If there will be a policy to say that all primary schools are to be constructed using compressed air blocks in Nigeria, it will force us to look inwards using the local context. And it goes a long way to drastically reduce the cost of construction in Nigeria. All we need is government policy to back up the use of local content as far as Nigeria is concerned. The next is also a bamboo. We said let's look at the possibility of having an alternative force, while the main reinforcement is bamboo purely. And we're able to come up with a structure that is standing. Look at the structure standing. You can see the bamboo used as reinforcement when we are casting the floor, and it's there very, very good. It's still standing. But what I understand with this structure is that the structural elements we try to bring them close. We were scared. We didn't widen them. The columns and the columns are not at distance apart. So we try to be cautious so that we don't allow the same load to be like. But the structure is standing up to now. Purely reinforcement using bamboo. The next one is the waste from plastic. There are a lot of plastic waste all around. We're able to come up with some paving stone material like this. And sincerely speaking, this thing is very strong. This material using plastic waste. We went again to use the plastic waste. This is the machine we fabricated in NBRRI to produce this waste ourselves. And so on and so forth. We went on to produce interlocking stones, paving stones with it. All these machines are fabricated at NBRRI to produce these interlocking materials ourselves. And these are some of the things we're able to do. We come up with different fancy tiles, very nice. And if you can use an exterior pattern in the building, you discover that it blocks water from this darkness that happens in the wall. At times when you build a building, when you construct a wall, you see dampness occurring. We can use this to absorb the water so that dampness does not occur on the wall. This is called NBRRI fancy tile. All this we were able to do as part of our contribution to local content material. We went on to look at what we call NBRRI concrete roofing tiles. It is there, but the only problem we discovered is that our own tiles is heavy. It's carrying more weight. So the last time our minister told me, let's work towards reducing the weight. What we had was modular tiles and the weight was heavy. So for the weight to be used as a roofing material, the members have to be bigger and stronger to carry the load. So it became a problem. So the problem now we are trying to address the self-weight of the roofing material. But it's purely from clay, purely a local content, and it is there for us to use. We came up with another technology which is very, very important, called NBRRI dismantable house. Dismantable, a building that's supposed to take 3-4 months to build, we build it in 3 days. Yes, I'll show you, it is there. Very nice building. And if you look at this building, all these are NBRRI dismantable house. You can come and borrow a space. If you don't have a space to buy, borrow a space. Build for 2 years. When you stay in that house, when the owner wants it after 2 years, you dismantle your house, you take it somewhere. It is there. We need to decide. I think the chairman, the celebrant can. So this is what NBRRI was able to do with respect to NBRRI dismantable house. NBRRI has done quite a lot. But the idea is that despite all this, we discovered that there are challenges. We try to look at those challenges. Why? Despite all these wonderful innovations, why are people not patronizing this product? That is the question we would like to ask ourselves. The first thing is the government policy. We don't have a policy that is governing that. I told you people at the beginning. If only we can have a policy that says all primary schools should be constructed using compressed air blocks. It would have been there. And another problem we have is problem of acceptability. Most of these materials we don't have code of practice, no standard governing them. People want to see standard attached to something. That is what NBRRI is working towards, developing standards for this new innovation. And if these standards are developed, I want to assure you that it will go a long way to giving people accept the fact that this thing exists, to convince people, come and take this thing, it can serve the purpose. The next thing is durability. People find it very difficult, saying this thing will not last, as compared to the conventional. The next thing is the technical know-how. I gave somebody this block, he said, how will he use it? You need to create awareness for people to know. It's not like sanitary blocks that you cut, you put mortar to join and others. This one, you just interlock them. It is more or less a technical way of doing things. The technical aspect needs to be created so that people will know that. The next thing is the high maintenance. You know, something that has clay. It will not be strong like concrete. They are saying that it has low high maintenance. So those are the few things that people need to clear their doubt, especially that to do with the code of practice. Normally, standards are expected to guide you on the choice of material. And if the standards are not there, you start doubting the quality of material. In conclusion then, alternative building techniques is an excellent strategy as far as solving affordable building is concerned. If you use alternative material, we have identified that the materials are always available, they are always cheaper, and very, very easy to implement. That is one. Adopting an innovation like new material in the construction industry will lead part to efficiency of construction operation and will lead to productivity, which has positive effect as far as society is concerned. Using material will give you more jobs, people will be involved, new material will engage people, job opportunities will be there, and improvement in productivity. NBRRI has developed alternative building material, and the technology is there, the dismantleable house is there. Look at IDPs that we have. Sometimes, remember during the COVID-19, people were going out. They tried to build a place where people will stay. If you can adopt NBRRI technology in less than 7 days, in less than 3 days, a structure is standing, and so on and so forth. Finally, under what I call recommendation, what can we do to sustain this? One, we need to increase funding to research institutes like NBRRI. If NBRRI is funded properly, they will do more. The little they were given, they were able to do more, and they were able to establish their hand, their leg, their stand as far as the technology is concerned. Alternative building technology is affordable. Alternative building technology is there. The material, you need not to travel far. They are close to us. All we need to do is to harness them and put them into practice. Improve homegrown appropriate technology is very, very important. When available materials in an effort to make housing more affordable. The need to create awareness should be there. Awareness. If you use this, it is important. The day we went to Kerala to take this Korea, initially they were just looking at us. We went and packed the items. They were looking at us. We went the next day to park. They said, no, you can't pack it. He said, for you to be packing this thing, then that thing is important. I said, okay, it's important, but is it relevant? You people have been having this. Is that they don't have the awareness. If the awareness is there, sorry, we went to park the third time, they said we must pay. But initially it is there, it's not obvious to them. But when we went to park it the first day, they allowed us. The second day, they allowed us. The third day, the entire villagers came out that we should leave their store. So you can see, awareness is very, very important. And once it is there, it will lead to positiveness in the country. The next thing is, what is the way forward? The way forward is just three things. Encouragement towards the implementation of local content in line with Presidential Order number 5. We need to encourage that. That policy is good. Encourage the use of local content. Encourage the use of engineers that are even available in the country. Everything fabrication. That Presidential Order number 5 is very, very important. Engineers should pursue this seriously. The next thing is increase effort in research and development. This item is there. When we do research, they are there in the shelf. All we need to do is to put into practice the research we made in the shelf. Once we put it into practice, it will add value to the system we are in. The last but not the least is funding. We need money. Without money, there won't be any research. Once again, I want to thank you for the opportunity.